Greetings, fellow detectives. Wizard Kitten here, bringing you part 14 in our blind playthrough for Nancy Drew Midnight in Salem. So I looked at this puzzle just a little bit off camera, so we didn't have to spend too much time trying to figure this out. I didn't use any spoilers or anything. I just kind of plugged through and found the keywords in Francis Tuttle's letter here. So basically what it looks like is each line refers to each circle of the puzzle here. And we're starting with, you came to me midwinter and made each day feel brightest. So if we look at the book, midwinter, and we're looking at the kind of like the months here, these seasons, midwinter, it looks like is Yule, is a festival of fire during the winter solstice, celebrating the coming return of light. Beginning with the year's first feast, the days will grow gradually longer until the sun's power reaches its peak during the summer solstice. So this is like really like a winter kind of festival. And then when the day is brightest would tell me like probably the longest day of the year, which if we look here, it looks like Litha or whatever it is. I can't quite tell with the spelling. Perhaps among the oldest of traditions, gives praise to the summer solstice. As the seasons offer the longest day of the year, the sun's light fuels the growth of crops and strengthens the coming harvests. So it makes sense that it would be those two. I just played around with some others off camera and got second chances a ton of times because there are others that, you know, have winter in their description. I think Imbolc has a little bit of winter in its description, so that's one way to do it, is process of elimination. So Yule, Litha.
They moved down.
Yes, we all saw it.
This machine is awesome. It's like a giant lock.
And I think the next line is really easy. Like a lion, I cared for my new cub, even though sometimes she could be stubborn like an ox. So lion, Leo, ox, Taurus. Pretty easy if you know your astrological symbols. So Leo here, Taurus here.
Another circle bites the dust.
Let's figure out the next one.
And this circle, again, needed a little bit of process of elimination, but if we look at the letter, it says, in the month where spring stirs, I revealed your heritage to you, and on the day of Samhain, we remembered our ancestors. So the first day of spring would be the spring equinox, and if we look at the months here, it says that the spring equinox, marking the beginning of spring, Imbolc celebrates the end of winter and is held halfway between the winter solstice and the spring equinox. So I know that the winter solstice is sometime in December, which means that basically whatever comes after December is probably that one. So probably like 2/2, February. And then we also need the day of Samhain. And if we look at our compendium here, Samhain marks the end of the harvest season and the beginning of winter. It is the year's final cross-quarter day, now halfway from the autumn equinox to the winter solstice. Have the final feast of the year and hope you live to see the next. So again, winter solstice is in December, so halfway point would probably be sometime right before December on the map, which looks like October here because this is the autumn equinox. So let's try 2/2, 10/31.
This is going pretty good, actually.
Did you ever doubt us?
Well,
Don't answer that one.
Okay, and then the last line, now I wish for you to choose. Make this house your home or be free of this burden. Keywords look like home and burden. And if we look in the compendium of constellations and go to the symbols of water, fire, earth, and air, we see settling down into the stillness and safety of a home, like the resting earth below, so earth probably equals home, is of equal value. Yet the unburdened will move again, for after rest comes the temptation of adventure. Like the air that surrounds us, we all long to feel free. So I'm guessing earth and air are probably the next ones. Earth, air.
We did it!
We did it.
Good job, everyone.
yes, perfect. Now, take more time to celebrate, and we'll have the ceiling joining us.
Oh,
Whoa! Cool!
It's a little
a
house.
house?
Within the house.
Am I supposed to open the door?
Oh,
so it's a puzzle in and of itself.
Something moved. This is so exciting.
Okay, it's like an interactive puzzle box. Aha! Is that what this is telling us to do? Inspect the small house? Yeah, thanks, phone. I kind of figured that was my next step. For my Lauren.
Well, what is it? What is it?
It's Francis Tuttle's will.
Ooh.
It's right through here. I know it.
Oh my gosh.
May! Come on, hurry! May! May? May, say something. May? Can you hear me?
My head.
You were unconscious.
I'm okay.
I think you have a concussion. I'm gonna move you over to the wall, okay?
Okay. Okay. Ah! How did you find me?
Jason, your sister is really worried about you.
I'm sure she is. We need to get out of here.
Wait, not yet. Jason told me he brought a book down here. It's a very important book that I need to find. I can't leave without it. Do you know anything about that?
If it's here, you can look for it. Oh! I hope you don't mind if I sit it out. Just don't take too long, okay?
We are now playing as Nancy Drew. Are we gonna get an explanation of why she was, like, knocked unconscious?
Clothes, food, some money. At least one of them was planning to get out of Salem. Wonder if it was supposed to be a one-way trip.
Who said that out loud? So you could just ask May. Waverly Academy of Arts. Oh, is that a, reference to warnings at Waverly Academy? Dear May Perry, on behalf of the Waverly Academy of Arts, I am pleased to offer you our congratulations. You have been admitted to our late fall courses of this year. While your early academic accomplishments don't reach our art school's usual standards, the board was impressed by your submitted admission letter and the accompanying art samples. It is clear to us that you have a great artistic talent, and we hope to offer you an environment where you can thrive and develop. We offer you a special scholarship in the modern arts. As you know, this is a new scholarship that aims to allow the specially talented a spot at our school. We are certain that you will make the most of this opportunity in the coming years. Please respond with your admission to acceptance letter, and we will see you later this fall. Sincerely, Matthew O'Connor, Director of Admissions. Is May going to Waverly Academy? That'd be pretty sweet. Best... It looks like Jason, like, commented on her art.
Jason and May must have stayed here often. It's like an actual hideout.
It is like an actual hideout. Books, some paint.
Jason and May must have stayed here often. It's like an actual hideout.
Yeah, there's like pillows down here. Did you actually sleep down here?
Movies, bands, they really made themselves at home.
How could you sleep down here? It's so creepy. Yeah, Jason, like, commented on all of her art. The Ledge. There's a Mona Lisa book.
What's this old chest doing here? This isn't a chest. It's a puzzle box. Some of these destroy their content if they are forced open. Need to be careful.
Obviously. Okay. Select drawer, inspect drawer, hold to rotate camera. So it looks like we need to find ones that slide into each spot. It doesn't look like we can rotate them or anything. So maybe this one goes here. And then I need one with 2 dents out of it. Maybe like this one. And then one with 2 dents out. So maybe like this one. We can do process of elimination for now and then redo them as needed. How about this? Okay, that one doesn't fit. Oh, because it needs more of like a rounded edge. So I need 2 cutouts and then a rounded edge. No, that's a triangle. Huh. That's a triangle. This has a rounded edge. This has a rounded edge. But it looks like I need maybe a different one here. That has... because this could go here. And then I need a cutout and 2 rectangles. Huh. Don't have that either. So maybe that doesn't go there. Maybe it's more something like this, where it's 2 cutouts and then a rectangle. Like this one maybe? Okay, now I need a triangle one and a cutout, so maybe like that. And here I need another rounded, it looks like, on the left. But then it's... this one doesn't work. Or is that a triangle? Is that a triangle? I can't tell. So if it's a triangle, could this one work? Okay, it is a triangle. Okay. 2 notches out. And I think this is the only one that has 2 notches out. 2 rectangular notches out. And then I need 2 rectangles. 3 rectangles. Okay. I need another triangle. Looks like that one. And then I need a indent for a triangle, like maybe this one. And then this looks like it's rounded. Okay. The sun is in my eyes where I'm sitting right now, so I'm trying to lean very close to my computer to actually see all of this. This one is also rounded. It looks like it could go there. Here we need 2 indents, which we don't have. This one is indented. This one, it needs an indent on the bottom. Maybe like that. And then here we need rectangles out. Yeah, I'm not sure about these middle parts. I think we got all the edges, but these middle ones are a little bit more tricky. So what if we were to do maybe this one down here. And then maybe this one can go up here. And then we need 2 indents on the side here. Here we need something like this. And then something like this. And then something like this. We did it!
This is it. The Book of Apologies. To think I had to follow you all the way from Austria to finally get you back.
Sounds great. Really. Are you done yet?
All right, May. Let's get out of here. Can you walk?
Yeah, I think so. Nancy, thank you.
No problem.
Why though? Why did you come down here for me? I don't deserve it.
You know what? You don't deserve any of this. Neither did those people back in 1692. They were victims, and so are you. So I'm breaking the cycle, I hope.
Thanks.
We not gonna find out why she was unconscious?
We're just going to leave her down there?
She can take care of herself.
Is that what you told yourself when you climbed down into a burned out house on your own? What would have happened if we hadn't come along?
We have to get this will to the judge by the end of the day. Otherwise, this whole thing was for naught.
And if Nancy and May are stuck in those tunnels much longer, we'll have some actual deaths on our hands.
And if we go down there, it's going to be all of us.
Isn't May why we're here? Isn't she why Nancy's here?
The only reason I got into this case was because I care about my cousin, okay? But this is what we have to do. Believe me, I don't want anything to happen to May.
Or Nancy.
Or Nancy either. Fine. I'm trying to do one right thing in this whole mess. Every turn we've been lied to, and I am sick of being lied to. Now I am taking this to the judge's office because that is what Nancy would want me to do. Listen, I may not always be her biggest fan, but if there's anything I know about her, it's that she is going to get herself and May out of the tunnels safely. So you can either come with me and wait for Nancy, or get lost down in the tunnels. Your choice.
I hope you're right.
Yeah, she'll be fine. Oh. Escape from tunnels?
Flooding. It's never happened before.
Oh, it's Alicia.
Is there any other way out of here?
I don't know.
This has held for hundreds of years. Now it just has to hold for a few more minutes. We have to keep moving.
Ah! It's a ghost.
Come on.
Oh, I saw the ghost again.
Keep moving. Well, this is pleasant.
Oh, it's a ghost again.
Keep moving.
Oh,
Your lab, don't worry about me. Come on.
You okay? Where are we? What is this place? I can't see a thing. Are you okay?
Please. No.
What's the matter? Talk to me.
Why did you bring me here?
What do you mean?
You saw them. They're coming, and now we're trapped.
Who's coming? What do you mean?
the ghosts.
Know what I did? You're going to die here, you know.
I don't understand. What do you think you did that's so bad?
They cursed me. That's what they're saying. For what I did. For the fire. Don't you hear them? They really had powers, and now I'll get what I deserve.
You saw the witches of Salem, but they're not ghosts. I think you have an open wound on your leg, and maybe it's making this worse for you. It's the poison in the water. I'm seeing things too. You're not alone.
You saw them too? They know what I did. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to scare them. It made me so angry. The things I said, but I didn't want them to get hurt.
Wait. You're talking about something else. I saw a picture of Tegan, Lauren, and Olivia together. The shed that burned down, that was their meeting place. Were they there that night?
Said they were going to contact Salem's ghosts at midnight, but I couldn't come because I was a little kid. Stupid coven. I told them witches die in Salem. And I almost...
You wanted to scare them.
I snuck out. past Deirdre. They hid inside the shed. Made noises, scratches.
Did they have lit candles?
Yes. They ran away and knocked one over. Slammed the door shut behind them.
You almost died, and you took the blame. So this is why they don't talk to each other. I'm so sorry.
It was my fault! If I hadn't... That's why they're coming for me. The witches. I can hear them.
Listen, the water is poisoned. It's been making us see things that aren't there. There are no ghosts. And as for it being your fault... It was an accident. You were all just kids trying to stay out of trouble. You're covering up for Tegan again, but there's no need now. She just wants you home safe.
It's not real? You promise?
I promise. Can we try to find a way out now? And will you please rest your hurt leg?
Yes, please. To both.
It's a solid wall. There's something carved into these bricks, but I can't make it out. Really need some light.
Can I light these candles?
Need a light for these candles. It's some kind of carved inlay. It feels intricate, but it's too dark to make out what this is. We're not getting out that way. We have to find another way, quickly. The water is still rising. Looks like an old oil lantern. If only there's a match.
Doesn't May have a lighter?
What?
May, do you have a lighter on you?
What, you smoke?
Only when I'm on fire.
Of course.
Did you get this when you got your injury?
Not that hard to work that one out, I guess. I think it was Olivia's. I don't know why I took it. So I wouldn't forget, I guess. Like I could.
Seems like a good reason to hold on to it. And it has a cool design.
I am addicted to animal prints.
We all have our vices.
Let me guess yours. Chocolate milk?
You are feeling better. Maybe I'll tell you mine after we get out of here. May, have you ever been in this room before?
Yeah. I was here years ago. With Jason. This is where we met after his dad said we couldn't hang out anymore. Until it got blocked off. It's a dead end. There's a wooden panel over there. Wasn't finished. 6 candles, a lantern, those AW symbols. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
You remember all that detail from a room you could barely see?
Is that strange?
Good strange. Very few people are able to remember details like that, especially from so long ago.
I guess I never thought much about it.
A mystery for another time. What was that about a panel?
It made my scars. There's something about it. I couldn't figure it out. Can you just get us out of here?
Yeah. Okay.
Yes!
Creepy panel. Can I light the oil lantern too? Aha!
Still works. Wonder how long it's been down here. Abigail Woodley's sign. Should look more closely. Got it. Bet this fits into the panel. I am just the shadow. Shadow of what?
I am just a shadow. So create a shadow in the wooden panel, I'm guessing, is what we're supposed to do? A shadow of the original picture?
Still works. Wonder... Abigail Wood... Aha! Not as elegant as my lockpicks, but just as handy.
Found a metal object. Can I look at anything else? Just a brick wall.
Stuck. Can't move these...
This doesn't feel right.
I know, but what choice do we have?
No, you don't understand. I know this sounds strange, but the accident, ever since it happened, I could feel bad things before they happen.
Like premonitions?
Yeah. My scar, it hurts. It hurt right before the tunnel collapsed, and it hurts now. Look, this isn't some ergot hallucination. I'm telling the truth. And I'm telling you that if you tamper with these bricks, we could be in danger, okay? Do you believe me?
Yes, I believe you. I just mean, I don't think it's premonitions. You have this amazing, maybe even photographic memory and a sharp mind. I think you just process warning signs faster than anyone else can.
And the pain?
I don't know. High sensitivity to air pressure, maybe?
I used to think I was cursed.
That I can't believe. But I will be careful with the wall.
Thanks for believing me.
So am I not allowed to, like, tamper with it?
Now we're getting somewhere. Just need the other piece. Wow, it's beautiful. This must have been made by Abigail. Amazing how intricate she designed this.
Okay, I feel like I have to tamper with the wall. This one has an AW on it, though.
The wall seems unstable. Don't want to pull bricks out at random.
Well, there's a specific order then, apparently. I see 3 bricks. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. But I don't know what order. Well, we might get a second chance.
The wall seems unstable. Don't want to pull bricks out at random. The wall seems unstable.
Okay. So clearly...
We're not getting out that way. We have to find another way, quickly. The water is...
Clearly we can't do the bricks right away. Huh. What else can we look at, though? Said we don't want to pull the bricks out at random.
The wall seems unstable.
What?
You feeling any better, May?
No, not really.
I know what you mean.
Hey, Nancy? Thanks. For,
You'd do the same for me.
Yeah, sure.
Can I ask you something? About your sister?
Right now?
I don't understand. How did you know Tegan was the one who started the fire?
I was about to leave the hideout, okay? I saw her running through the forest.
Was that all you needed to be sure?
I got a quick look at her face. I haven't seen her like that before. When the news hit the day after, it all just made sense.
May, why didn't you say anything?
It's what I do. I protect her. She's the person who looks out for me. This is how I repay the favor.
May, there's a difference between supporting someone and taking the fall for their crimes.
Maybe. Can you just get us out of here?
Well, I'm trying, but apparently I'm not allowed to click the bricks at all.
The wall seems unstable. Stuck. The wall seems unstable. The wall seems unstable.
Any more AW bricks? 1, 2, 3.
The wall seems unstable. The wall seems unstable. The wall seems unstable.
See, it's like telling me the wall seems unstable. Do I read the Book of Apologies? Or do I just look at it, I guess? Okay, so that was clearly supposed to be...
This looks... Wait! It's not the...
It looks like they're hiding. They're not really hiding. But that was clearly May. Why am I not allowed to pull the bricks? I don't understand.
This box can open, but I can't force it, even with a set of tools.
I am just a shadow. Do I need to cast a shadow? Can I, like, blow him out?
Still works.
Can I pick this up and use it as a shadow thing? To cast shadows on these bricks? And tell me what order to take them out in?
Stuck.
See, 1. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there's 6 that I can pull, 3 in the top row and 3 in the bottom. I am just a shadow.
The wall seems unstable. Don't want to pull bricks out at random.
Throw a pumpkin at him, Nancy.
Huh.
Psst. So clearly throwing the pumpkin at him does nothing.
Solid clay. Don't think we're gonna climb out of here.
We could always try. Nothing to click on here. Nothing to click on here. Nothing down here. Nothing down here.
We're not getting out that way. We have to find an...
The water's still rising. Can I light the pumpkin? I don't know what to do. I'm clearly missing something. There's like a step that I don't know about. Camera. Take a picture of the wall. Look at the shadow. I don't know.
Stuck. Can't move these by hand. Need some kind of tool.
Well, I have the tool, but you won't let me use it. I am but a shadow.
The wall seems unstable. The wall seems The wall seems The wall seems unstable. The wall seems unstable. The wall seems unstable.
So what am I missing? Am I missing something that gives me actual instructions? Am I supposed to hold this note up to the light somewhere? Will that tell me something?
Huh.
Can I set it on fire?
Something's different about the note.
Okay, so holding it up to the candles actually helped. I am just a shadow. Heat activated. Don't pull this one, but otherwise go up and down in this order. I think. Okay. So... A... W, and this one is X'd. Am I supposed to form the A? So, like... The wrong AW proved fatal. Okay, whoops. This one?
Here goes nothing. Whew. It's the right one.
Okay, so
Got
it's
it.
just the one with the X.
Bet this fits into the panel.
Okay.
It fits. It's covered in a thick layer of dust. Should wipe it clean first.
Hold to swipe.
Yes.
Okay. Select and drag. Ah, so if I pull one, it moves another one. What does this one move? Oh, it only moves that one. Can I not move this one? Am I supposed to recreate the... Okay, so I can't really move this one. But I'm supposed to apparently like recreate the edge here. So maybe like that. That one should be up like that. This one looks like it has to go pretty low. Something like that? Maybe that goes like there. I think I'm just trying to create a mirror image. Aha!
Okay. So there's something behind this panel. Just need to unlock it. AW. Again?
Hold to look. Oh, the AW key. That's why I still have it.
Key, shaped from Abigail Woodley's initials.
Okay, so I guess I just use the key.
Please be a door, please be a door.
Oh, look, a door.
You actually did it. Let's get out of here.
Okay. We did it. What am I doing?
Deirdre!
See, boys? You look... dirty.
I'm fine. We need to see the judge, now.
Yeah, us too. We found the...
The will. No need to recap. Let's go.
Nancy, are you all right?
Deirdre, can you, Frank, and Joe wait in the hallway? Don't let anyone leave this office.
My pleasure.
Judge, we need to talk.
What is this?
It's urgent.
Yes, it looks like it. Is it a confession?
Maybe.
Judge, we've been here all night. I think it's time we retire.
You're not going anywhere, perp.
Excuse me?
Your Honor, it's become clear to us that Miss Cole has been the perpetrator of numerous crimes here in Salem, including attempted murder.
Murder! Judge, please.
That's a very serious claim, Nancy.
And this is a serious case. People's lives hang in the balance.
This is very cute and all, but we have to do adult things now. So run along, everyone, before your PB&Js get cold.
I have proof. And it's all related to the Hathorn house, the future of which rests in your hands. So I think you should hear me out before you sign that paper.
All right.
What? You can't be serious. Judge, this is clearly a half-brained attempt to delay what we have determined to be a sound judgment, that the Hathorn house should revert to the state.
We have spent most of this evening going over all possibilities for how to decide the rightful owner of this house. And you've been very adamant that the state should handle it. But if Nancy has any evidence to add, I'm willing to hear her out.
Unbelievable.
Alicia has been poisoning Lauren Holt's water supply.
Poisoning. That's just too much.
After interviewing Lauren Holt and experiencing some negative side effects from drinking her water, I discovered that someone had been tainting her water supply with ergot.
Well, that would explain my client's erratic behavior over the past few weeks.
She lost her mother.
Months ago! And that woman wasn't her mother. Give me a break.
How do you know that ergot causes erratic behavior?
You said she was poisoned. Wouldn't that affect anyone's behavior? What exactly are you insinuating?
That you know how ergot affects its victims.
I'm not answering these questions. I happen to be well-versed in biology, all right? But any tidbit of knowledge I have, you'll just try to trap me with it. Use it against me.
I don't need to do that, because I found, in your office, a map of the Hathorn House's water system.
Yes. And did you also find the notice of demolition on my desk when you illegally broke into my office? Are you going to arrest her for breaking and entering?
Is what Nancy's saying true?
Of course I have a map of the Hathorn House's water plans.
So you admit it. You were going to try to demolish Hathorn House.
I was providing my client, Lauren Holt, with that option, yes. The land is worth a lot of money and I was doing my due diligence. Have you done yours?
What about flooding the tunnels under Salem in the past hour? Would you know how to do that, Miss Cole?
I was here, Miss Drew.
Your coat looks pretty soaked. And muddy shoes.
Water is wet and it's raining outside. Are you satisfied with the ridiculousness of this yet? How much longer are you gonna let this go on?
It all does seem circumstantial. Is that all you have, Miss Drew?
Alicia was responsible for stealing AW evidence from your office.
This should be interesting.
I spoke with your son, Jason. He claims Alicia forced him.
Jason is a grown man. His actions are his own.
Alicia lent Jason her car. Then Jason broke into the evidence room and stole the files. I have proof on CCTV.
So what it actually sounds like is that Jason took my car, stole the evidence, and somehow I'm to blame?
How did he have access to your car?
I gave him the keys. He runs errands for me all the time.
And how did he have access to the evidence room? Only you and the judge had the code.
Look here, on the wall. An access code. I wonder if it's for the evidence room. Probably. Apologies, Judge. But your carelessness is the reason this happened. In all probability, Jason heard that you left the door unlocked, and he just went and opened it.
I doubt that. He barely spends any time with me.
I found this in 10 seconds. You left it out for anyone to see. If he didn't know the door was unlocked, how hard would it have been to find your key?
Miss Cole, that's enough. Anything else, Miss Drew?
Alicia was behind the theft of the Book of Apologies.
I've never been to Europe, okay?
How did you know it was in Europe?
I heard the judge talking to you about it.
I found plane tickets in Jason's car. He admitted to stealing the Book of Apologies on Alicia Cole's orders.
Orders? How did I order little Jason to do this, Nancy Drew?
Jason has financial problems. Right, Judge?
I don't really know. To be honest with you, I know he's always looking for money.
He's in debt. Badly. A fact Alicia uses to her advantage.
This is absurd.
How did he buy a first-class round-trip ticket to Salzburg when the crime occurred?
Because I pay him for doing errands for me. He could use his money however he feels fit. He's a big boy now.
I admit, I don't know how we could prove that Alicia...
Call the airline. You can use the plane ticket reference number. Call the airline. They should be able to check the payment. I bet you it was paid by Alicia Cole, credit card. There's no way Jason would have that much cash to buy a first-class ticket.
He obviously stole my credit card.
So, you admit that your card was used to make the purchase.
I didn't say that.
If the card is still active, I doubt that he stole it. The credit card company would have notified you for making a large purchase, and you would have canceled it.
How large is this purchase?
Thousands of dollars, Judge.
Miss Cole, if this was a court of law and the police were asking for probable cause, I'd be hard-pressed not to allow it. Do you have anything to say?
I told him to get rid of those tickets. You know, Your Honor, your son is a real idiot. Truly, a world-class moron. He couldn't even follow simple instructions. I would have had better luck writing them in crayon. And this? Seriously? This is the kind of stuff I have to deal with? I went to law school. I have 3 degrees. And now I have an arsonist, 2 ghost hunters, a wannabe detective, and her assistant.
Hey, what? No!
Trying to screw up my plans.
All the people you pointed out are the reason you're going down.
No. The reason I am going down is that this stupid little town is stuck in the past. Oh, my great-great-great-great-grandmother was accused as a witch. I want repayment because I'm lazy. She loved me so much that I want this disgusting ruin of a house for free so I can run my luminous vegan tea grocery store. That is what pathetic looks like. A bunch of whining, moaning little people whose worldview is infinitesimally small.
Why, Alicia?
Why? Because I wanted to do something for this town. I care about Salem more than all the Olivias and Tegans and Laurens combined. I care the most. We should have leveled that old house a long time ago and built new houses. With all that land, we could have a real community here. We could bring in new business that isn't completely reliant on stupid, scary stuff. I am talking about economic development on a level which Salem has never even seen.
And who would be the owner of these new houses?
Well, after knowing this case inside out, it wouldn't be hard for me to get the land out of the grasp of the state. After all I've done for this community, some recompense is in order.
So, you're saying you poisoned Lauren so you could build and own a housing complex?
Do you realize how much money is in real estate? And give me a break. I was just scaring her. I told you I know about biology. She was never in any real danger.
Alicia, I saw the ergot in the water valve. There is absolutely no way you could control the dosage that Lauren ingested. You could have done irreparable damage.
So what? I live here. I work here. I am a member of this community. This town needs me.
No, it doesn't.
I already have the papers, and I am taking them to the state office. And none of you are going to stop me. Because you can't prove anything. There's no legal heir to the Hathorn estate. And none of the evidence Detective Girl brought up will stick.
So you admit to all of it?
Yes. Now get out of my way.
The police are on their way. You can wait here for them to arrive.
This is unbelievable. I only wanted to make Salem.
This is highly disturbing. I am shocked. Very shocked at what has occurred here. Miss Cole will be held accountable for her crimes. I will make sure of it. But as much as it pains me to admit, she is right. We do not have a legal heir.
Yes, we do. According to the Book of Apologies and Francis Tuttle's will, Lauren Holt is the legal owner of the Hathorn House estate. I've also discovered that Lauren is a descendant of Tituba, the first accused witch. Although she is not part of the AW organization, she is a descendant of the accused witches. My suggestion is that you should present Lauren with an option to have the accused witches help rebuild her house, and in payment, they get a portion of the house to be used for a museum and such. Lauren doesn't live in the house, and I doubt she could afford rebuilding it to historic standards. Maybe you could facilitate it.
Yes. We will have a discussion. Okay. Well, what about the Hathorn House fire?
No one forgave me when I made a mistake. Break the cycle, right?
May had nothing to do with the fire.
You're sure? How do you know?
Because I have a confession from the person who did.
Really?
Tegan Perry is responsible for the fire, but it was an accident.
An accident?
Yes. Tegan went looking for the will and accidentally knocked a candle over inside the house. The fire grew out of control. I questioned her myself. I believe her.
I'm afraid I can't just take your word for it. Will Tegan give us the same testimony?
Yes, I believe so.
Well, the house is going to be demolished anyway. And while I wish I could give out punishment for withholding information, I suppose we can keep this at a misdemeanor level. Perhaps a fine, some community service. What a mess.
This has been a very tough time for everyone. I think the damage has been done.
Agreed. But
Judge, did you ever interview May? Get a statement from her? Anything on record?
well, not exactly.
So you just assumed she was guilty of the crime without even speaking with her?
A case needed to be built.
There was no case, because you never needed to make one. You thought she was guilty, and so you treated her accordingly.
Miss True, I ask that in this office you treat me with respect.
You deserve as much respect as I'm currently giving you, Judge.
Nancy, maybe we should...
You made this poor girl's life a living nightmare because of something she did when she was young. She was a kid, Your Honor. Her entire life molded and built and destroyed by an event she barely remembers. Can you imagine what that does to someone? Can you imagine what that does to her family? To her friends?
Well, that is a bit unfair.
You know, this town has a history of judges behaving without sound jurisprudence. And I would expect that after 300 years, you would be able to right that wrong.
Perhaps. You have a point. But my concerns are not unfounded. You think Jason is a screw-up now? What would have happened if he had been friends with her?
He is friends with her, Judge.
What? How's that possible? I thought at least I would know.
A judge is supposed to judge people on their actions alone, not the people they call their friends. I just hope you remember that when you sentence Jason, because his crimes aren't imagined. They're real, and they deserve real punishment.
Sheesh, Nancy. Harsh. She's going to town on these people. Okay, I'm gonna leave this part right here, and I think we'll finish up the mystery in the next part. Thank you so much for watching, fellow detectives. I will see you soon.